Hare Krishna. We continue reading with Caitaniya Caritamita Adi Leela, chapter 8, text 82. Caitanya Leela te vyasa vrindavantasa tanra kripa vina anye na aya prakasha. Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur is the authorized writer on the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. Without his mercy, therefore, one cannot describe these pastimes. So, as we were reading yesterday, that Vrindavan Das Thakur is the Vyasadev of Lord Chaitanya's pastimes. Murkhanicha Shudra Muni Vishaya Lalasa Vaishnav Vagya Balekari Ete Ka Sahasa. I am foolish, lowborn, and insignificant, and I always desire material enjoyment. Yet, by the order of the Vaishnavas, I am greatly enthusiastic to write this transcendental literature. So we can see the mood of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. This is the mood of the Vaishnava. He's giving the highest respect to Vrindavan Das Thakur, who has recorded Lord Chaitanya's earlier pastimes. And now he's going to record, of course, all, but he's going to not speak of the pastimes so much in detail, which Vrindavan Das Thakur has mentioned. And he's going to also give us the later pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. But what is he calling himself? Foolish, lowborn, and insignificant. And he's not only saying these words, but he's feeling them. You know, we may say, oh yes, I'm so humble, I'm so fallen. But do we feel fallen, or do we feel I'm the controller of the universe? So here Vrindavan Das Thakur is actually feeling this. Shri Rupa Raguna Charanera Ebala Yana Smiti Siddha Hayavanchita Sakala. The lotus feet of Shri Rupa Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami are my source of strength. Remembering the lotus feet can fulfill all one's desires. So he's praying to his Shiksha Gurus, Rupa Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, saying they are my source of strength. Remembering the lotus feet can fulfill all one's desires. Vanchita Sakala. Shri Rupa Raghunatha Pade Yara Asha Caitanya Caritamita Kahe Krishna Dasa. Praying at the lotus feet of Shri Rupa and Shri Raghunath, always desiring their mercy. I, Krishna Das, narrate Shri Caitanya Caritamrita following in their footsteps. Thus, and the Bhaktivedanta purports to Shri Caitanya Caritamrita Adi Leela, chapter 8, in the matter of the authors receiving the orders of the authorities, Krishna and Guru. So, reading on, chapter 9, the desire tree of devotional service. A summary of chapter 9 has been given as follows by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his Amrit Pravaha Bhasya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is a very great acharya in our line. He was the seminal father of Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master. He is there, we can see his photo in the Guru Parampara, and he wrote a commentary to the Caitanya Caritamrita, Amrita Pravaha Bhasya. In this chapter, the author of Sri Caitanya Caritamrita has devised a figurative example by describing the desire tree of bhakti. A figurative example by describing the desire tree of bhakti. He considers Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is known as Vishwambhar, to be the gardener of this tree because he's the main personality who has taken charge of it. So our tree of bhakti, our desire tree of bhakti, and Lord Chaitanya is the gardener. As the supreme enjoyer, he enjoyed the fruits himself and distributed them as well. The seed of the tree was first sown in Navadvip, the birth site of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then the tree was brought to Purushottam Kshetra, Jagannath Puri, and then to Vrindavan. So, Lord Chaitanya he appeared in Navadvip, and from there itself he had started the Sankirtan pastimes, where he was freely giving Krishna prem to everyone. That's why it's written the seed of the tree was first sown in Navadvip, the first site of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then, from Navadvip, after Lord Chaitanya took sannyas, he moved to Jagannath Puri, Purushottam Kshetra. So over there, he was spreading this Krishna prema to everyone. And then to Vrindavan, Lord Chaitanya had also visited Vrindavan. The seed fructified first in Srila Madhavendra Puri and then in his disciple Sri Ishvara Puri. It is figuratively described that both the tree itself and the trunk of the tree are Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So before Madhavendra Puri's time, Krishna, there was in our Brahma Madhva Sampradaya, there was no worship of Krishna with Srimati Radharani in the Madhurya Ras. There wasn't. Actually, worship of Radha and Krishna was started 500 years ago by Lord Chaitanya. Before that, there wasn't. So it's only when Madhavendra Puri came in, he kind of introduced to us worship of Radha Krishna, the Madhurya Ras. It was not known. We are not able to understand how fortunate we are that we are able to hear Lord Chaitanya's teachings and messages on Krishna's eternal relationships, especially in Madhurya Ras. So, and then with Ishvara Puri, so the seed was fructified first in Srila Madhavendra Puri, then his disciple, Ishvara Puri. Ishvara Puri is the spiritual master of Lord Chaitanya. And when Lord Chaitanya came, was completely blossomed. He gave everyone this Krishna prema, the love of Radha and Krishna. He established Radha Krishna service, worship. He, in his talks with Ramananda Raya, when he was asking what is the best type of worship, who is the best worshipper. So then Ramananda Raya gradually, first he started with Varna Sharmadar, then he started with Karma Yoga. Finally, he came to service of gopis and finally to service of Srimati Radharani, which is the highest and supermost excellent. Srimati Radharani is the best devotee of Krishna. Why? Because she knows how to serve Krishna the most. And this was brought to light by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Paramananda Puri and 8 other great sannyasis are like the spreading roots of the tree. From the main trunk, there extend 2 special branches, Advaita Prabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu. And from those branches grow other branches and twigs. So this tree of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of Bhakti, Lord Chaitanya is called the tree, and the trunk of the tree is Lord Chaitanya. And it has 2 main branches, Advaita Acharya and Nityananda Prabhu, because they are the ones who are foundationally helping Lord Chaitanya to spread this Sankirtana movement to everywhere and everyone. And Lord Chaitanya, he's himself the tree of Bhakti. It doesn't mean that he doesn't exist. No, he was there, but it's a figuratively speech to help us understand how it's because of him that we are getting this easily access to Krishna prema, love of Krishna. So the 2 special branches are Advaita Prabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, and the roots are Paramananda Puri and other 8 great sannyasis. So then, and from these branches, they are growing other branches and twigs. The tree surrounds the entire world. and the fruits of the tree are to be distributed to everyone. So it's not that only we chant the holy name and say Krishna is only me and only I should get love of Krishna. No, everyone, everywhere. We eat the fruit and we distribute the fruit. The fruits of the tree are to be distributed to everyone. What is the fruit of the tree? Krishna Prema, the Harinam Sankirtan. In this way, the tree of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu intoxicates the entire world. It should be noted that this is a figurative example meant to explain the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is just figuratively speaking. It's not that Lord Chaitanya became a tree. No, just for us to understand that Lord Chaitanya, what's his mood? To give Krishna prema to everyone, each and everyone. So it is his instruction, Yare dekha tare kaha Krishna upadesh. He says that you eat the fruit of love of Krishna and you give this fruit to others. The more we give Krishna, the more we will get Krishna. Tam Srimad Krishna Chaitanya Devam Vande Jagat Gurum Yasyanukampaya Swapi Mahabhim Santaret Sukham. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the spiritual master of the entire world, Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even a dog can swim across a great ocean. Sometimes it is to be seen that a dog can swim in the water for a few yards and then come back to the shore. Here, however, it is stated that if a dog is blessed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he can swim across an ocean. So the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Similarly, author of Sri Caitanya Caritamita, Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, placing himself in a helpless condition, states that he has no personal power, but by the desire of Lord Chaitanya, expressed to the Vaishnavas and the Madan Mohan Vigraha, it is possible for him to cross a transcendental ocean to present Sri Caitanya Caritamrita. So Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami is saying it is by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya that he is able to write this transcendental literature, Chaitanya Charitamrita. The desire was expressed by the Vaishnavas. So many of them asked him to write this transcendental literature, and to confirm it, he went to Madan Gopal, deity in Vrindavan, and the garland fell off Madan Gopal. And that was a confirmation for Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And so we can see the humility, the mood. Not that, yes, I can do it myself. I can cross the ocean of material existence myself. No, the Vaishnav, the devotee, always feels himself dependent on the mercy of the Lord. So Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is pointing out that how it is only by the mercy of the Lord that he is able to write this Caitanya Caritamrita. Jaya Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Gaura Chandra Jaya Jaya Advaita Jaya Jaya Nityananda. All glory is to Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who is known as Gaura Hari. All glory is to Advaita Acharya and Nityananda Prabhu. So Lord Gauranga, he's called Gaura Hari. Hari is another name for Krishna. He steals away our sins. He's called Hari, he steals away our sins. It's the name of Krishna. Why is he called Gaura? It's Krishna, but his complexion is golden. That's why he's called Gaura Hari. Golden complexioned Hari. So we'll stop here for today. Are there any comments or questions? All good. Okay, thank you so much for listening in and joining in. Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.